You're welcome to my channel. Today I'll be addressing cerebral palsy differential diagnosis. If you haven't listened to the full presentation on cerebral palsy already published by me, please kindly do. Then you can go through this list and then match it with what you must have picked while listening to cerebral palsy presentation. If it is not cerebral palsy, then what could that be? By definition, cerebral palsy is a group of disorders that can affect a child's ability to maintain posture and move around easily like the rest kids in the population, mostly secondary to abnormal development of the brain or damage to the developing brain. The diagnosis will help to rule out other similar neurological problems that could present, like cerebral palsy. You need to ask yourself this question: is it progressive? If the answer is yes, then it is not cerebral palsy, because cerebral palsy is not progressive. So, be precise on which type of cerebral palsy you are dealing with. So if that confusion is there, then start thinking, what could the diagnosis be? Cerebral palsy differential diagnosis could be Niemann-Pick disease, Angelman syndrome, holocarboxylase synthetase deficiency, Portos-Rebellar apoplasia. If it is not cerebral palsy, it could be ataxia telangiectasia. It could be hereditary spastic paraplegia or infantile Revson disease. Infantile Revson disease is actually a genetic disease with white matter damage. It could be Zellweger syndrome, which includes infantile Revson disease also. The differential diagnosis could be pyruvate dehydrogenase deficiency, adrenoleukodystrophy, Leigh syndrome, dopa-responsive dystonia. It might be organic acidemia or arginase deficiency. The differential diagnosis could be Rett syndrome or Leigh syndrome. So it might not be cerebral palsy, particularly if you are finding it difficult to classify it as either spastic, dyskinetic, means ataxic, or atonic. So we have to review this very presentation and make that determination that it is something else when it is not truly cerebral palsy. With that, I've come to the end of this short presentation as per possible differential diagnosis of cerebral palsy. Thanks for listening. Remember to share this very presentation. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it.